Oh boy, here we go, recording again. It's been a long time. I think the last time I recorded was like when I went to go see Coco, and now it's almost Christmas time. It's what day is it? It's the 17th of December. So it's going to be like 8 days away from Christmas, and I still haven't put together the best or worst yet. But meanwhile, at the time, you're going to hear me talk about things while drawing more Villainous fan art. And this is going to go, I've been meaning to post this for like a month and a half now. And right now, I just need to get it drawn. I just need to draw the things, so hopefully it'll be done at least by Christmas, though I don't know if Alan wants to release something on Christmas. That's gonna just mess up my whole programming, isn't it? Counter programming, right? So I might release this before or after Christmas. I don't know. When am I gonna get this done? I don't know. How much more do I have left of these to do? I still got a few more left, like half of it left to do. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to be talking about mainly one thing that has been bugging me. And I ranted about it on Twitter when the trailer first came out. And if you don't follow my Twitter, you can go follow my Twitter, because that's where I do most of my my I call it like my crapping phase, even though like I can't curse on here. You want me to go see cursing on Twitter? You can go to my Twitter account. You can see like a whole bunch of stuff. You can see a whole bunch of negativity on there. But I try to be light about myself. I try to be optimistic. It's just sometimes just the people just don't want me to be, and they have. Let's just say, guys, that there's not a lot of bright people out there. Let's just say that. There's not a lot of bright people out there. But I'm going to go to my Twitter right now, or else I'm just going to be rambling and figuring out what I needed to say. Because this is mainly going to focus on the Spider-Verse trailer that came out. Let's see, when did that came out? Let's see, Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. And let me give you a little background. I'm not a superhero movie fan, or I'm not really a fan of superhero movies in general, because I do think that it's an overplayed genre in and of itself. So I tried to get into them. I tried to get into stuff like Marvel and other things like that, but I couldn't. I couldn't really get into that. But okay, so the Spider-Verse trailer appeared in December 9th, so about two and a half weeks ago, maybe. Yeah, 2.5 weeks ago. It appeared on December 9th. So I knew that Sony Animation was going to make this eventually. I did not know that the trailer was going to be out on Christmas. So as soon as I saw that trailer, because I'm subscribed to their channel, as soon as I saw that trailer for the Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse trailer, I was like, holy. Oh, that's what I did. That's what I did. I'm trying to find the freaking tweets that I did. And yeah. Where is it? 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 God damn, I'm just trying to find the tweets. Ah, wait, no, that ain't it. God dang it. Because I don't want to get off track. But anyway, not a superhero movie fan. I haven't gotten into them. But as soon as I saw this trailer, and if you guys want to go see the tweets for yourself that I did, you can go follow me on Twitter, whatever. You can do that whenever you want. Okay, this was my, I actually sent this to, Mr. Coat and, Joey T. Tedesco, or the Cartoon Palooza, which I follow on Twitter, and, I know Joey is a big, Spider-Man fan. So I was like, oh, Joey, I got something for ya. So, yeah, I sent him the trailer, and he liked it back. I don't know why. Every time somebody of, importance, likes my tweet or does whatever, even though they might not know it, it just brings a smile to my face, so, yeah, it brings a really great smile to my face every single time. So, my first response was, my first one was I sent both I sent them to Mr. Coat and Joey T, and then I was like, and then on Twitter I was praising the trailer, and I still think about this to this day. I still think that the trailer for even if the movie does not turn out as great, I will say that teaser trailer got us so hyped up, because I'm pretty sure that a lot of people, and I mean like a lot of reactioners who I don't really care for reactioners' opinions, because you know what they're there for. Trust me, I used to be a reactioner, and it did not pay off as well. So so everybody was getting hyped. Everybody did not know that this was like a cartoon. Everybody was impressed by it, or at least most people were impressed. I'll get to that later. And then I was impressed. I was like, this looks great, and it does look great. I love the colors and the cinematography of it, and I just boasted about this. And pretty much the only issue that was brought up was the frame rate, which, yeah, the frame rate of the look of the movie, even though it looks expensive, because it looks expensive to do, because they were going for a more different type of CG style that Disney was trying to get off the ground for a couple of years, and now here's Sony doing the style in a movie form where Disney was doing it in short films before their movies. So, and for it just to have a few issues with the frame rate, I was like, it's okay, because either they're gonna fix it or it's not gonna be as noticeable. But even if it is noticeable, I wouldn't really care, because honestly, It kind of a little bit works with the motion of having these characters move, how these characters are going to their walk cycles and their poses, and the way that they can jump into action scenes and then go to like a frame rate that goes from 24 to, I don't know, or what's the average movie? I think it's more than 24. That goes from more than 24 to less than 24 frames. I don't know. I think it somewhat works, and then after a while, I just stopped noticing it after a while. So, yeah, that was something that, it was a trailer that really surprised me, and it was a trailer that I was just not expecting from Sony Animation at all. And that was the reason why I got so peeved on Twitter. That was the reason why I just got so mad. So if we go over, I threw shade at Sony Pictures Animation haters, and I do know who they are. Trust me, I'm pretty sure in the animation community, everybody knows who these people are, and everybody knows either they're fine with them hating the company, or they're just sick of it. And I'm one of those people who are sick of people complaining about the company. I am sick and tired of it. Even creators who I respect, reviewers who I follow in their footsteps, are also complaining about it. And I was like, come on, guys, I know you're better. You're better than this. I know you're better than this. And I want them to not. I want them to not do that, but they keep on doing it. So on Twitter I was like, if this Spider-Verse movie is good, and I'm gonna give like a solid excuse me for my I guess you could say meaning of the word, but if the Spider-Verse movie was good, I was gonna give a solid middle finger to all those Sony Pictures animation haters. And yeah, I would. Even if Spider-Verse didn't come out with this amazing trailer, I would still do that, because honestly, it just gets so tiring to me. It gets so tiring to the point of where I hate this particular company because they don't make movies that I don't like. Or they make movies that infuriate the whole industry altogether. It's like, come on, guys. Are you serious? Are you legitimately serious right now? Because you're not. I'm not taking you seriously at all. And then I made more compliments about the movie, the teaser trailer, and I love the way that it was shot. I love the way that the camera was like. How the camera was when he was falling off of that building, and I made like a really, really detailed point of him twisting around, that shot where he's twisting around and the camera is shaking while he's falling down the building. It just added so much. And here's the thing, this is coming from a person who's never seen any of the Spider-Man movies, like none of them, like I haven't seen the old trilogy. I haven't seen the 2 other Amazing Spider-Man movies. But you know what? I'm excited for this. And that's what, a good movie should be. Something that's not interested in the genre, but it pulls them in because it looks so good. And I'm hoping that, the story and the characters will also be as good as the animation is. So it was like that, and it also it has. I know that it has Phil Lord writing it, and also Phil Lord and Chris Miller, who are producing and not directing. And I haven't looked into the other 3 people who are also directing this movie as well. But I'm not gonna put down somebody who is a first time director. Again, there's a lot of people who are from television who go into directing, and it can go either way. I'm not going to put them down for anything like that. But again, a lot of people are like, oh, it should have been them directing. It's like, you don't know. You don't know what goes on, like, back in back tour. I mean, they just got kicked off of the Han Solo movie because they had differences with Disney. And you're gonna treat Sony like it does that also, but you're gonna treat it more in a negative way, even though Disney does it also because they want to keep their brand. That's another thing that pisses me off about it. It's like, oh, they don't let them do what they want to do. Sucks. And then they're gonna argue, well, Disney does it better. They have it. Yeah, sure, probably Disney does it better, but it's just about getting good people. At least experimentation is good than just sticking to one brand. Jesus Christ, people. And I was more going on about Sony haters, yada yada, and I made a comment about because I knew that this was going to happen. I knew that people were going to bring up the fact that, oh, they made this movie in the past. Oh, they made the Emoji Movie, so they can never make another good film ever again. Oh, what a shame. What a freaking pity. And trust me, this is coming from a person who does not care for the Emoji Movie. I found it so goddamn dull and boring and pandering to the crowd that it was pandering to. and and no kid is going to stay awake during that movie. But is it a movie that's going to be the end of the world movie? No, it's not. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of animation. Calm the hell down, people. Calm the hell down and go and... Come on, guys. There's more better, important things in animation to focus on than the Emoji Movie. If you really don't like it that bad, then you can just ignore it. But anyway, so I went on again, more ranting about that. And trust me, the only good reviews, or the only ones that I would recommend from the Emoji Movie were, I Hate Everything's review of the Emoji Movie, and also people were questioning, how can you make a movie about emojis? Emojis. Well, guess what? Hot Diggity Demon did a video on that too. So, yes, you could. You could make a good movie on emojis. Shut up. You could make a good movie on emojis. They just didn't have, you know, the talent to do so. They didn't have the right people to do so. Doesn't mean that you can't get somebody who can't write a movie for emojis. I'm pretty sure that you can. It's just writing is one of the hardest things that you can do, because writing can be predictable and you can have a formula when writing a script. You need to find a good script writer, and those are hard to come by. Then more than animators and more than voice actors. You need a good script for a project, or it's not going to work. That's the main thing. People forget about that. It's like, oh, this was, you know, it was doomed for a start. I wouldn't say it was doomed from the start. Because honestly, if it was doomed for a start, then Sony wouldn't have been the only one to get the Emoji Movie. There was a bunch of other productions like Paramount, and go look it up. Go look at how many people were fighting to get the Emoji Movie made. And trust me, emojis are not just exclusive to Sony. They can make another one. Any other company can make another Emoji Movie, and maybe even better. Or maybe they can make it the exact same. I don't know. But again, Emoji Movie is not copyrighted. Anybody can make a movie like that. Anybody can. So trust me, I wouldn't be shocked if, you know, because if it wasn't Sony Animation doing it, then I don't know if it would have gotten that much attention or that much hate. If it was someone like the Weinstein Company or even Paramount doing it, then nobody would care. Nobody would care, because nobody cares about those two companies. But it's so rad to hate Sony Animation, because people just don't, because that's the cool thing to do. That's the cool thing to do. And trust me, I'm not all about hating companies, because I said it before. Again, I said it before. I don't care about the company who made a movie. I care about the movie is actually good. I'm not about ranking all the animation companies from best to worst. That's just stupid of me. I just care if they make good movies, guys. Care if they make good... You can rank movies. I don't care if you rank movies about that. But ranking companies? No. No. Why even bother? Why even bother ranking companies at all? That's stupid. It all depends on the movie and the filmmakers. Cause, you know, while companies have standards, it's, you know, they're there to make sure that they're there to produce the movie, give as much money as the movie needed. The filmmakers are supposed to do their jobs. Okay, and actually make good movies. Sorry if I'm getting on a little bit of a rant here, but Yeah, I posted like a lot of, yeah, and I also did like people who hold the grudge on animated film studios and apply them to their overall criticism or review of a movie are is the most childish and doesn't deserve to be taken seriously view that you can ever get from me. And that is true. It is the most pandering to your audience, if you will. To an audience of people who don't know any better, who don't know that it's not good to base your argument on the company who made your movie. It doesn't matter. It matters if the filmmakers are good at actually making them. Because honestly, I can tell that the Emoji Movie directors were not good at making an emoji movie because from what I heard, they saw Toy Story and were emulating, let's do that, and then I think the only credits that they had to the name was Lilo and Stitch 2, Stitch Has a Glitch, and Igor. That's the only credit that they have had. So yeah, that wasn't really high standard at all for anything like that. If they couldn't have gotten, like, a director that's actually, credible, then maybe it could have turned out all right, and we wouldn't be complaining about it. People were complaining about before the movie came out. And that's sad. People were making analogies, which I'm so sick and tired of actually, using in criticism. I'm so sick and tired of people using analogies. And Mr. Code also did a thing on his video too about movie criticism and analogies. It's like, oh, this is the worst movie. I would rather sit on a pile of nails and watch this movie ever again. And yeah, you go do that, buddy. I'm pretty sure watching a movie again is going to be so much worse than actual physical pain that you're going to be doing to yourself. You idiot. I'm pretty sure. So I really got in fence with the Spider-Verse trailer because I legitimately thought that it looked incredible, and it does look so good. It looks so good. It's one of my, I think, besides Incredibles 2 and what else is coming out? I don't even know what else is coming out next year. It's gonna be a whole lot better than this year, by God, ton better. But besides Incredibles 2 and what else? I don't know what else is coming out. Let me go and see what else is coming out. But this is probably going to be my most anticipated movie, animated films next year, and I only go. It's weird because I only go see. Oh my God, Alan posted something. I just stopped the video because my boy Alan posted something. Oh my God, I'm such a love bug to Alan. You know, love bugs that constantly just like stick, like just constantly stick to you. Yeah, I'm just like that with Alan. So I'm crazy. I don't know. I want their pilot to succeed, by the way. Which the pilot's coming in 2018. Yay! Yay! The pilot's coming in 2018. I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited for what 2018 has in store in terms of animation, because I think there's going to be more competition in animation during 2018 in terms of movies. I don't know in terms of TV, because TV, I know I said before that TV is better than the movie industry in terms of animation, but it seems to more go for something of slice of life than fantasy or anything like that, and that's kind of a little bit off, because animation, you can literally do anything in animation. I don't know why you want to do I don't know why you want to degraded into like slice of life and stuff like that. Because I saw the Craig of the Creek pilot, and it looks underwhelming. Even though it's not made for me, it's made for children. But I can already tell. Don't children already hang out with their their friends and go play outside and whatever, or play video games? Like, do we need a whole cartoon about that? I don't think so. I'm looking at the list right now of animated films that are coming out next year. Let's see. Yeah, they have a trailer for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but they don't have a teaser yet for Wreck-It Ralph 2. I don't get that anyway. Okay, I'm looking at it. I'm excited. I'm interested in seeing Isle of Dogs. I haven't seen Fantastic Mr. Fox in a long time. I caught it one time on Cartoon Network, and I haven't seen it since. But I need to watch it again. So I'm kind of interested in Isle of Dogs. So yeah, besides maybe Incredibles 2, which, one of my favorite Pixar movies, don't miss it up, Brad Bird. Besides that, I think Spider-Man might be my first or second. It's kind of a toss-up between those two. I mean, when Incredibles 2 comes out, I'll know if it's like really, 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 really great or just good, and then I'll see if Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is as good or even better, because they're both superhero movies. That's going to be really interesting. Incredibles 2 versus Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Which one's going to be better? I'm thinking Incredibles. Oh, crap. My mom's calling me. Ah. Hello. Yes. What channel is it on? Oh, okay. Okay. Bye. Okay, now I need to go record something. Crap, I just exited out the whole thing. But, what was I talking about? Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting contrast. Hey, is Sony Animation gonna get that Oscar though? No, they're not gonna give an Oscar to they're not gonna give it Oscar to superhero movies. What am I thinking? They're gonna give it those pretentious Oscar fan thing. Ugh. Whatever. It's all in the Emmys. It's all in the Annies anyway. It's all Emmys and Annies. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that animation could get respect in. But I'm really excited. I'm really interested in what they're gonna do with Spider-Man. Even though I'm not anywhere near what you call a superhero movie fan. I guess that's what broke me. That's what broke me. It's like I'm not interested in this genre, but it's a medium. So why do I care? What do I care? Animation can literally do anything. Why do I care? Hey, if it's a good story, hey, it might be better than The Incredibles 2. I don't know. It's been so long since The Incredibles came out. Do they even know what Brad Bird is doing? I have no idea. But hey, Brad Bird's coming back to Pixar. At least Pixar's gonna get some interesting human character designs once again. So yeah. I'm really, let me drink a little bit. Really interested in how it's gonna go. And I will be able to, hey, I can get bragging rights now for saying that, hey, screw you, Sony animation haters. It's like, yeah. It's like, yeah. That's how I'm gonna end it. Like, yeah. Screw you! I got this movie. What are you doing? What are you doing now? Oh my god! I haven't even drawn have this picture. I still got some long way to go, but I just moral of the story, guys, is don't judge animation by their animation companies, or you're just an idiot, and hopefully they'll be good. I don't want any company to fail. That's another thing. Why are people egging these companies to fail? Like, why? Why do you care? Why should you, as a reviewer, care if an animation company dies, even though they're trying their best not to die? Why would you care? I wouldn't care. Yeah. So. Oh, and also I finally got to another animated movie that's coming out that I'm interested in. I mean, I don't have as much hopes of as I did last time because I'm not trying to write off nostalgia on this one. I finally get to know what the love interest design Erica is in Hotel Transylvania 3, and it looks well, she looks like a standard character. Just like kind of mediocre character design, I would say. I mean, hey, at least Gendy is breaking the bounds and actually adding some character that doesn't have black hair in it. I like that. and then because she looks a lot like her, and I said if she's not voiced by Drew Barrymore, I'm gonna break a vase or something, because she looks like a character that would be voiced by Drew Barrymore. And hey, it's Adam Sandler. They work perfect together. It's like his second wife, pretty much. So why not get Drew Barrymore? If they didn't get Drew Barrymore to voice that character, shame on them. That's a big loss on their part. But anyway. I won't know until a second trailer comes out for it, and I'll be seeing you guys later because I've been talking for 31 minutes straight. So, thank you guys for listening. Hopefully the Villainous artwork will be up on my Tumblr or Twitter soon. They're gonna be up on my Villainous Amiibo account. So, yeah, that's all I have to say, guys. JC out, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.